Today, at long last, this goddamn invasion is going to happen, mark my words. Welcome to the adventures of Choji Panchi, Shugo Hosoda, Mighty Warrior, and hopefully, finally, Invader of Japan at long last. After, what, 4 generations now of trying? Hang on a minute. Oh, we also have a claim on China, which someone pointed out in the comment section yesterday, inherited from our grandfather, which is quite nice. Come on, the Wei Empire, I mean, we still can't do much with it, so I have a feeling we're just going to lose that. We could always push his claim and then die, so that way a strong claim will be passed on to a kid. We're not going to metagame it too much. Anyway, we have a rank-up duel ready for the Berserkers. Should we just... Hang on, let's see what he's got. 110 versus 148. You know what? We're going to fight this duel the old-fashioned way. Not by skipping it, otherwise people will probably never watch this channel again. Here we go. Brace yourself, because if we die here, this episode ends right now. Swing your weapon. No, aim for the head. Oh, come on. Counter. You were defeated. We were defeated, but we didn't die. What do you mean you were defeated? Maybe I should have just skipped the duel engine in hindsight. So our retinue could... My niece died of severe stress at the age of 15. Fucking hell. We could reinforce another, like, 500 troops. But realistically, if 9100 gold won't see us through this, then there's not much else we can do. Oh, right. We're also probably related to the Emperor of China, right? He's our cousin. Oh, cool. And we have the peace deal. Got it. Nothing to worry about then. Let's get on with it. So I think that means that we could probably safely take Japan without much to worry about. The only problem is, I imagine... Pretty sure I said this before, but China... We'll have a massive target on our back from China. The only thing stopping them from probably invading us and turning us into a tributary themselves will be that peace deal. So I have to make sure that that stays solid. Now, we could end up forming the Empire of Japan. Bear in mind, we've got an invasion on a kingdom-level title. They've also got Ryukyu and Ezo as well, the northern island, I think that is, right? Yeah. So, bear in mind it's an invasion. We could invade all of it. Or more specifically, I guess, we could start with Hokkaido and Ryukyu and go for those first. And then any extra war score we get will help us take us to the finish line. But then we're going to get, obviously, the main island by default anyway. I'm not sure the best way to go about this. Maybe we should just cut our losses and accept a kingdom, because going from count to emperor in one war is pretty ambitious. I like the idea of it. Look, why don't we just see how the regular war against Japan fares? Wait until we're cut down in the heat of battle. Wait for me to rage quit. Then we can reload and try it again and maybe just accept the kingdom. How's that for an idea? Okay, that's every single mercenary available for hire. We've got 53,000 troops overall. Japan had 70,000? 70,000, almost exactly. With us on the center, we stand a fighting chance, but the attrition is going to be the real deciding factor here. What is that? Attrition from a supply limit, 134%. Wow, 20% attrition monthly, huh? Fuck. The issue is we can't split these troops up any smaller, because they've got 70,000 men. Christ, okay. Right. I don't know how exactly we're going to be able to do this. We need to move very, very carefully and ensure that our troops aren't ever in the same province at the same time, but are never more than a province away from one another. They always need to be able to back the other one up. So even if we move there, that doesn't share a border with where these other troops are. So we'd have to move these guys down to there and these guys down to there. My god, this is horrible. Okay, we got 11,000. Oh, I don't care about the people with the whipping balls right now. I'll go ahead and remove those until we've dealt with this war, at least. Right, goodbye. This is going to be a slow war, because we are fighting such a massive uphill battle. Oh, he died? Shit. Okay, right, let's go ahead and swap out our Marshal, too, which is a pretty big knockback. Okay, train troops. We should have to find the artifact, then. Guess we'll go with the dragon. Hey, I need you to search for an artifact for me. My big dragon friend. How old is he? 89. Wow. I don't know if dragons are inherently immortal or whether this is all just the health benefits from his... Obviously, he's got his higher tier, his golden drop there too. Okay, let's be careful. So, we've got 11,000. I need to use the Spy Master as a scout, don't I? So, let's go ahead and drop them a little bit further down here. Holy shit. Those 11,000 are too good to pass up. So, we'll get those hitting the 11,000. We'll get these guys to move down to here. That should prevent any reinforcements from the south. Okay, here they come. We've got 19,000 coming up there. So after this battle's won, we need to probably swing around and help out our troops. Oh, no, they're not going for it. 25,000. Let's push the advantage. You move down there. Those guys reinforce. Or is this a terrible plan? What are we looking at? 36,000 versus Way, way more. But the question is Choji enough to win this battle? Almost certainly not. Why don't we wait for them to make the first move? That's what I want to see. When are they going to be movement locked? Right there. Okay. You head over. We're going to catch the majority of their army early, and they sent the other troops over to the east. By which I mean the west. The other east. Holy shit, hang on. We might be good. Oh, but they are attacking the capital. We need to go and stop that happening. Wrath or Patient? Great question. Patient gives the 20% defense. Wrath gives the +3 martial flat. That's a hard one. I think I kind of prefer at this stage getting Patient. Okay. Not a bad start to the war. We had some very fortunate maneuvers there. Make sure these guys are merged. If we can catch those troops, another 25k. If we can't attack our capital again. Well, they have so many men over there. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. We became a poet. Come on. Hold the line. There we go. Okay, we're fine. Oh, reinforcements. Hold. Oh, Jesus. This is horrible. They are assaulting the capital. That's going to give them a massive amount of war score. Minus 71% off the bat. Fuck. Okay. Can we do anything else? We can hire 14,000 there. We've got another 3,000 there. Where are they spawning in? Where are they spawning in? Oh, fucking phenomenal. Really? Of all the places. Do you know how many trips that's going to take us to pick those guys up? Bollocks. Okay, can we escape those troops? We can't. No, we can't. Okay, we've got to hope we can somehow win this, and it's going to be very unlikely when we've got 5,000 versus 75,000. Where the fuck have these troops come from? It's all his vassal troops. Yeah, I mean, it's the actual king of Japan, like I said, with his 51,000. Okay. That's a pretty significant step back. Can we escape at all? They must have an organizer, because no matter where we're trying to go, they are hot in pursuit. Okay. Unless we've got an organizer, I am going to have to drop this unit. You've got Wear the Tiger. Movement speed 30%. Get him on the center. How about now? Even then we can't escape. Look at that. Yeah, we just can't get it. Let the game... Ah, there we go. Okay. Had to recalculate that the organizer was on there. Japan wants us to surrender. No, we can get away somehow. Hang on. Bear with me here. Wait. That's China. Do we not have a peace deal? Does that just not work at all? We do have a peace deal with them. So they can still be called in as an ally in a war. Okay, well this was unwinnable from the get-go then. A complete waste of time. Alright, fine. We lost. What a shocker. Okay, change of tactic entirely then. We're never going to be able to invade them. Even with every mercenary in the world possible to hire there. There's no chance in hell of that happening. I mean, it's got 15,000, but obviously it's his direct vassals that are really adding the troops. I mean, we had another 50,000 there, and then China joined in as an ally as well with another 159,000 men. I mean, peace deal aside, apparently that doesn't stop them. In that case, change of plan entirely. Swear fealty. Let me in. So much for that independence, sir. We defeated them before, but now that China's obviously a player in that, we can't any further. Okay, then. Well, that's already put us on the back foot a little bit. Right, so instead, we'll start rebuilding what we should have within Japan. So we want to start fabricating. I hate that all of this has come full circle. The second China got involved, it was over. I wish I'd have known that that's how peace deals in this mod with tributaries worked, but obviously having never played this mod before, I had no idea that that was kind of the extent of things. Right, so let's start fabricating claims on adjacent provinces. I assume we have no other way to expand our borders at this point. Yeah, he's even shuffled us as a... We could claim it for other people. Fortunately, that won't do us a huge amount of good, will it? What about claimants, marriages, things like that? She's married. We could try and arrange a marriage with her. Push her claim, obviously the usual thing. Damn it, but then we're missing out on our genetics too. God, this just became so much harder. Well, that was fast, luckily for us. 190 gold there, and that's just, the Ken is just a county, isn't it? Right, okay. So let's focus on taking the entire duchy at once. Then we'll start working on the north, and then we'll head our way south. Then if it does come down to civil war, we've got a nice defensible position. I mean, the second that they manage to get troops on our island during the war, the islands are very much two-tiered like that. With Venice, say, for example, you're in a really powerful situation because there's no strait crossing. But if they land troops on Venice, you've got no way of taking it back at that stage. And it's very much the same as I see. Obviously, the strait crossing makes it a little bit easier for us to defend. My god, what a mess. Okay, let's start taking apart this duchy then. 23 personal combat versus 174. If we lose this, I think we just need to move on to our next character. This is too much shame for a single man to bear. Go aim for the head. Fine, thank god. Thank god we've maintained our rank of mighty... Oh, we are a boar. Okay, sorry, I thought we were a squirrel then. Got a friend and sparring partner is up for our next duel. Like, again, it's 68 versus 178. I honestly feel it'd be less risky just to skip straight over. I'll rely on pure personal combat. Okay, 187 personal combat we're up to now, though. And here we are, long overdue. I completely forgot about this one. Let people around me know my beauty. Perfect, that's done it. He's just gained some blush cheeks and stood in a different room. That's all it takes, huh? And then let's go ahead and use our power as well for our big, strong muscles. Like, is there anything else we can do? Bear in mind, we've got these... Oh, we can also gain Shrewd for free. Fucking hell. Okay. Nice. Wow, this is horribly overpowered. That's alright. There we go. Okay, good shit. So we're now a completely different, much stronger man. Fucking, I can't believe... Like, it automatically gives you, bear in mind, the super crazy powerful eye powers. It already gives you Genius by default as well. But then for free, essentially free, to be able to unlock Attractive, Strong, and Shrewd. That's pretty nuts. We could go down the alternate route of plotting to fabricate a claim on the title instead. It's 55.7% right now, so it's going to take a long time before we can potentially pull this one off. I like that the... Hang on a sec. I like that the... Oh, I was going to say the Shogun wants to join our plot, but no, he's not actually... That's not actually the Shogun, is it? Let's start sending out some bribes then. This looks like this might be quite an easy plot to pull off, given the amount of... Obviously, given the amount of cash that we've got, given the amount of people that actually like us. Oh, this is all down to the fact that I assume we've got, what, 40-something? 34 diplomacy is giving everybody a massive general opinion bonus with us. All it takes is a little bag of gold here and there just to really convince them. I'm going to bribe everybody, even though it's probably a little bit unnecessary, but we might as well start making some friends in this realm again. So if we bribe absolutely everyone, if we want to then fabricate any further claims, we can probably quite easily do so. Auto invite everybody. What are we looking at? Nothing. Nothing, because the game doesn't want to do that. Hang on. I'll manually invite everybody, for fuck's sake. Show me 200%. Oh. 188.6. That'll do. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's more than sufficient. Have we got anyone else that I've missed? No. What do you want? Favor from the council. Denied. Let's get our spy master over there. Building up spy network as well. You are best. Oh, wow. Look at this guy. 27 intrigue. Fucking hell. Okay. We'll get that guy over there. Building up spy. That's another 13.5%. Obviously, dimension returns after a point. And I assume their capital is Niigata? Yeah, it's the only one they've got. All right. Get over there. Let's see what we can do. 207% overall. Who are you? My half-sisters... Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, I completely forgot. With this one, you just click a button, don't you? There we are. Strong claim on the duchy. Nice. That's much easier than fabricating claims. Now, bear in mind, they do have potentially realm peace on their side. But with the amount of money we've got, we can just hire a shitload of mercenaries and get over there before they really know what's hit them. I'm also going to buy some better retinues this time. I feel like the mass retinue has really let us down, even though our martial skill is good enough to make mass retinues as good as basically any other retinue. When we're splitting them up into separate units and when our guy isn't commanding them, it does make it a little less effective. Right, okay, let's get down to... Let's just go straight for Niigata, see if we can take the province. What do you want? The Bear, Ramon Berenguer, has issued an official request. Denied. That's quite good. I like that we can start skipping over a lot of this shit now. What are we up to again? 205. Oh, wow. We can skip like 90% of the duels thrown our way. Right, let's burn this down. Get this done as quickly as possible. Actually, we're already done. Boom. We are Duke now. Excellent work. So we actually also got Niigata in that because we actually fabricated a claim there. Cool. Okay. Can we fabricate a claim on the next tile above that one? I assume that doesn't quite work. We can start revoking titles. That's a good plan. Is this the Ken of Etchu? Is that here? I think we'll move our 20,000 men down just standing into his province. We'll send the letter and see what he says. War it is. Absolutely. And now we kill him dead. We can just assault that one down, I guess. We'll kill these troops. 12,000 men, but they've barely got any... Oh, shit. Tenglang, is he any good? Definitely not. Oh, he hired mercenaries. Yeah, he absolutely did. He hired 11,000 troops. My god. Asa Uji's return from his search and brings with him a small crystal-like bead. Oh, cool. I will ensure he is richly compensated. All 200 gold of it. There you go, my friend. I have no idea what a Sorera is. Let's take a look. Oh, it's this one. Right, got it. That's not too bad. Same religion, opinion +5 is pretty fantastic. And then purity is decent. Prestige is completely unnoteworthy. 100%. Done. What do you want? You want to take my courtier as your concubine? Sure. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to say I don't really care about saying no to that when we're just kicking out all our courtiers anyway. Boom. So he is now just a random... What has he got? A city? Yeah, he's just a city holder now. And he actually still really, really likes us, despite the fact that we've stolen his... What are we gaining from that? State diplomacy is 18. Oh, because he's homosexual and we've got all of the attractive traits going for us. We've got obviously strong, attractive, poet, the whole lot. Interesting, okay. Not entirely sure that's how that works, but that's fine. Right, Kubuki. Can we get rid of you next? Can't vote that one. Why? Because she's a child? What do we need? It's county, we're at truce. Right, yep, that's it. Second area there. Just not have a truce with her. We can revoke that at some stage. We're 3 out of 9 on our domain title. We might as well take advantage of our massive stewardship now that we've got it. Well, that's a step in the right direction. We're up to 22,000 men. Well, I mean, obviously, most of those are hired. Let's go ahead and drop most of those. So we're looking at about 9,000 from our own personal domain. Hang on, are the numbers on that? Yeah, that's all right. About just over 9,000. We can now potentially rank up to the highest level. Of course, there's not much point going for another. We could get another champion bloodline, as far as I know. What do they give? Like personal combat? We gain sex appeal +10, morale damage +10%. We could stack up a few of those. That would help out quite a lot. And then they also always give a flat +20. Okay, we'll give it a go. Why not? So we've got this guy, 193 personal combat versus 203. We'll do the duel manually then. Jump attack. Ooh. Parry. Immediately got... just immediately wipes out. Is that nothing to worry about? I guess they're not going to cross over and attack us, are they? 142,000. Good lord. Okay. That might, however, pave a very nice opening for us to actually take Japan without the crappy peace deal that didn't work anyway. Depending on how much damage they're able to do to China, although obviously in the base game they've got a pretty decent chance of being able to take China, and I see it more often than not. The only difference is this time, though, China has a lot more land to work with. They have a lot of stuff that isn't in the base game, including obviously Japan itself, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're able to put up a much better fight this time. Daimyo Choji Panchi the Frank of Echigo. We've got the same name as Sheev now, huh? We need to name one of our kids. I was just about to point out, we've also not got a son whatsoever. So our firstborn son will be called Frank Panchi. In honor of our current character, evidently. Man, have we still not got a son? That's just kind of setting in a little bit there. Fucking hell. Okay. We've got a wife and 3 concubines and also a lover, so we can't really do much else at this stage. Lover is also just about to have Babby be formed. She's apparently also out at sea. If this ends up being a son, I am just going to legitimize it. It was a daughter. Denounce it. Not mine. Never seen this child before in my life. Should we give it another go? I mean, in theory, we should be able to defeat him. Let's go. Flail wildly. Never try tactics. It never works. Always flail. Always flail. Dodge. And then jump attack. And then dodge. And then jump attack. Lunge. Lunge. We're in there. Yeah, there we go. So the chance of him dethroning us now is going to be even lower because he loses the personal combat from going down a rank. We gain the personal combat from going up a rank. So the gap between us has grown much, much bigger. Yeah, I can deal with that. Okay, if we can forge another bloodline, I'll definitely do it. I guess we probably want to drop the... Oh, no. What I was going to say was we might want to drop the Groom and Heir ambition, at least temporarily, because the bloodline might end up being a bit more valuable. Oh, we can't even forge a bloodline. I don't know why, because we don't have any. Maybe the immortal blood counts as a forged bloodline. Well, that would suck. We'll go back to Groom and Heir then for the time being, but I need to look into exactly what is preventing us from forging another bloodline with this guy. It's got 8,000 prestige after all. Mnemonic. Okay. Mild illness, we're fine. Don't go for anything over the top. Every time we've done that, we've ended up dying long before our time, and I'm not losing another character before the age of 40, mark my words. Okay, look at how tiny our little Chancellor is compared to that big speary boy. Next up then, we should really start fabricating claims on adjacent provinces rather than just having a guy kick around fabricating claims on provinces we already have. So why don't we start in in the north. Where's your capital? That's not all one duchy, though, is it? Matsu? Is that genuinely all one duchy? Oh, it is. Wow. Okay. Where is your capital? Because we're going to start fabricating claims there. We're going to try and grab the duchy. Take this entire coast. Then we'll grab this side, which I assume is all one duchy as well. Yeah, Dewa will grab. And then, obviously, that unifies our borders quite nicely. Wow, that's a massive duchy. Look at it. Whoa, that's the whole duchy. Oh, my God. It's 1,116 gold. We're making 34 gold a month, though. Okay. That was pretty goddamn good. What's the skill of our... Oh, to be fair, he does have 25 diplomacy, though. It's like over 15 diplomacy. Then you can fabricate a claim on duchies. And then if you've got a kingdom ambition, so if we had the ambition to become the king of Japan, for example, you can also fabricate claims on kingdoms, which is one of the more underused mechanics associated with that ambition, I guess is probably the right way to phrase it. Okay, how many troops you got then? 2,600. You're basically offering it up to us. Oh, but we've got different lieges? No, we don't. No, we don't. We could just grab that. Okay. Well, we want to mobilize as many troops as possible again, as quickly as possible, just to ensure that we are very much not going to be affected by round peace. So let's get our retinue moving in. Our samurai retinue with Choji, Masakado, and Michitomo. I should probably also swap out some of my commanders, because I imagine we've got some really, really good ones compared to these guys. I'm really surprised that no more of our Bloodline characters aren't up there on the list. That's a little bit disappointing. I mean, Frieza's obviously is. There we are. That's a little bit of an improvement. Right, so Choji, Kiyoye, and Frieza are going to dash in. The second we're a day away, we want to make sure that we can catch them with their pants down. Declare war, claim Matsu. Then immediately raise our troops and follow up on the same army, I think. Because I imagine these guys aren't just going to sit by and not hire any mercenaries or anything. We had a son. Oh, finally. Shit. But Panchi? Pranky Franco didn't get the eye powers. I've never seen this child before in my life, even with my magic eyes. Oh, another leadership. What the hell keeps going on with our leadership traits? Did we not get direct leader, or am I going insane? What? Oh, okay. I will take a Battlefield Terrain Master. It gives narrow flank plus 50%. We got Flanker that gives flanking 20%. Master the Forest? I might have been too bad, actually. Hang on. How are we looking with most of Japan's terrain? Plains, mountains, mountains, forest. So in northern Japan, it's mostly forests. The rest of it is all plains or mountains. Fine. I mean, Battlefield Terrain Master. Let's do it. Okay, so that's all the troops in the capital. Let's burn it down. We're at 90% already. We've got to finish this off before round peace comes in. I can see them saving it for a rainy day, and that rainy day is unfortunately Mighty Clan Panchi. Damn, autosaves. Okay, how much Battle War score have we got? 73%. Okay, we do need to actually siege down to the province, then. Why can't we siege the rest of this? Oh, because they don't have the castle. Right, okay. Let's head over then. We'll go hit this one next. I'm not going to assault this one down unless we see the round piece coming in. She wants to buy my... Oh, he wants to buy my serpent spear. All yours, my friend. Take it. We don't need it. Boom. Okay. Done. Push it through. We've gained quite a lot of power in a very short period of time there. That is all ours. So now we've got to do is take out Dewa, and then we've got most of northern Japan. Makes us one of the most powerful houses already, and all we had to do was swear... Why did I ever bother trying the invasion when we could just do the boring, extremely safe, unambitious, rip them apart from the inside? Never fails. We can go on a warrior pilgrimage, actually, and upgrade our Battlefield Terrain Master. Might make it somewhat more useful. Let's do it. Fujiko is pregnant. Another chance of potentially gaining that son that we're looking for. Deceitful? Yeah, why not? But if there's a chance, it's obviously from our warrior training, so... Oh, God. I genuinely thought it was asking us to revoke titles then. This is from warrior training from the society unrelated to our warrior pilgrimage, but it might still allow us to get one or two. I don't expect to gain any actual skill sets from that, although we're not even a trained fighter. It's just hit me. We're not even remotely trained. Wait, we don't have anything. Okay. Just a self-taught leader of the Berserker Society. Fair enough. Alright then. What will give us the chance of... So there we are. Novice fighter is what we're looking for here. I don't think I want to risk any chance of dying. Oh, God. We're going to have to, though. We gained arbitrary. Ugh. That's not great. Never mind, though. My subjective opinions have always given me more praise than criticism. We have good opinions. We have the right opinions that don't care about the Shogun's facts or feelings. Thank you, Panchi Choji. Very cool. Fingers crossed now we can actually become the warrior that we were looking for. I'm actually genuinely surprised then that we won so many duels, given that we are... I mean, it is almost entirely based on personal combat from what I recall. Chance of brawny? That gives us either hungry or wounded. No, we're alright, thank you. Are we already... Oh, we're already brawny and strong, that's why. Guess we'll buy the first edible thing we can see and risk the food poisoning. A daughter again? Fucking daughters. Oh, no. Why now? Just a random occurrence, huh? I am speaking in tongues. I am screaming obscenities at random times, and most often when the joke I preaches, and am sometimes lying on the ground writhing in apparent pain. I seldom remember these things, and people believe me to be possessed. I've gained the trait YouTuber. Brilliant. Oh my god, yep, no, that's like looking in a mirror, to be honest. Scary. He's looking to buy your Cannabo. Take it. Take it. As long as they're not buying any of our tier 5 swords, then they can take whatever the hell they want. Bear Choji. It is with great regrets I must announce that you're crap, and I'm not going to train you anymore. With the leader of the society, what is he talking about? Long and lonesome road, there's another old sword master. This will be the 60th, I think, our dynasty have just about killed. I guess we'll just go for the top one. 1% chance of dying. If we hit that 1%, I quit. We're fine. We didn't gain anything, though. And there we are. We got Territorial Leader, which gives narrow flank plus 75%. That takes it from a relatively crap trait into a slightly better trait. Could just give up on trying to become the Shogun and become a mercenary leader instead. No, you know what? We've got most of the province. Converting all of Japan into a mercenary kingdom would be a bit strange. Actually, it would be kind of cool, though. Maybe we'll see how we do. Maybe if we can take the whole of Japan as a duke. And then flip over to... then we flip over to a mercenary band. That would be kind of fun. Ah, yes, the classic. I was wondering who we were called into war against. Little did I expect that in the year 1217, Japan would be embargoing Croatia. Perfect. That's obviously limits some things we can do, unfortunately, because we are now officially at war. There's not really much I can do right now. I think I've pursued just about, every single path on offer to us. We've just got to basically sit and wait for these claims to come in. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Just as I was building and building in the capital, the pop-up came up over the top simultaneously. As I clicked the button to build something, the pop-up appears and I ended up forfeiting a duel. So now we're back down to the mighty rank of Wolf. For fuck's sake. Oh, we can set up tournaments. I completely forget about that every single time. Light infantry. Do we have a particular infantry bonus? We have nothing, do we? Siege leader, territorial leader. Doesn't really matter then. I guess we could put one of each just for the bonus 10% light infantry, but for the lower taxes. Let's do it. Let's go and stick those down. And then the next level starts reducing it. So let's just build one of each of the basic levels. That way we should be getting the most bonuses. Yeah, there we go. It's just a flat 10% across the board. Basically just 10% extra levy size for a fairly hefty chunk of change, I will admit. But when we've got this much gold kicking around, it's not a problem. When I've just got my boats sitting around mothballed, wasting money, can't really complain too much. Hang on a second. What was it we were missing for our next level of castle? Siege equipment level 4. Can we get that yet? We can. Hey, there we go. Okay, so we might be able to start going into the next level of the Flogi buildings. And what else have we got to invest tech points in? Oh, cultural. What is it you need then? The cultural tech for... It's noble customs, right? For castles? Well, you know what? I'll let it finish first, and then we'll try and spend it somewhat sensibly, rather than just going into the usual legalism, construction, and military organization. So yeah, noble customs improved keeps construction and siege equipment. Why did I read it in that order? You tell me. You tell me. You guys as good as mine. We've apparently got 7 trade post potential. Oh, shit. Yeah, we can't know much about that until we start heading towards the more southerly points of Japan. Apparently, trade doesn't reach this far. Oh, the Ken. Damn it. Okay. I guess we'll just leave our guy there then, and hopefully I'll upgrade that into a duchy level title. 37.98% chance yearly, so we'll just keep him right where he is. Actually, I'll refresh him as well, just in case of briberies and other things like that. We'll try and get into shape a little bit more, ready to try and get back to the rank of bear, after I might have screwed that up a little bit. Can we now build the next level of the castle domicile? We can build a big garrison. Cool, okay. So that'll help with our retinue size, and we can, look at that. Okay, well that's where all the money's going to go then. Excuse me, I'd like to take my rightful place back at the top. 136 this guy turned up. Please, sir, may I duel you, sir? We just look at him. No, take the title. Despite the fact we would absolutely annihilate him. Get out of here. give me that shit back. Right, here we go. So now we can go for the high-level council hall. Actually, let's start with the Court Architect Guild. Challenger has appeared. Wolf Reginald. Get out of here, Wolf Reginald. What we want to do is we want to start with the Court Architect Guild and its prerequisites just so that we get the slightly cheaper build time. Build cost, I guess, in this situation. So we need the administration room 2 and the library 2. So we'll start with the administration room, just because that gives more stewardship. So we'll help out a very small amount immediately there. Then we'll go for our library. And then I don't even remember, in hindsight, what the bonus from the Court Architect Guild is. Is it another... Yeah, it's another 2% build time and a 5%... Overall, we're getting a minus 10% build cost, which is going to be pretty massive when we've got all this crap to build. I think for today, we will leave it there. Ironically, the most progress we've ever made was from losing a war. Look at that. We've grabbed a massive chunk of the northern part of Japan. The second we take Dewa, we control the entire north. At least on Kanto, and then we could even head up further. But this is all directly under the king, isn't it? Right, so we would be fighting... Actually, to be fair, though, he's only got 1,000 troops. We could take the whole thing. Sod it. Maybe I will do that. Anyway, that is for tomorrow. We will become the king of anime. Unfortunately, we have to do it in the regular CK2 style of, diplomacy and intrigue. What do you mean I can't just throw money at problems until they go away? Thank you to Jackson Widman, Iguana Squad, Wilson and Tef, Rage Dragon, Emerald Ghost 11, The Potato Eater, Gwen S, Michael Mullen, Bad Burrito 316, at Moses, Gogolus, Chris, Zetlock, James Shea, DKO, Roll2, D1 Games, and everyone else at the insane tier levels on Patreon. Big thank you to you guys for making the channel possible in the first place. And a big thank you as well to the newly refreshed Patreon list, including Harry Soff, Evan Dragon 323, Rob Girth, Don, Shardul, Moira Valkyrie, I Am Sagittaire, Silent Sentinel, Cass, Deadly Kitten Hunt, Matteo, Danny, Brittany Lee, Sam Kears, Night Rouge, and everyone else for their support over at Patreon too. Thank you guys for watching. See you all tomorrow for... I mean, at the rate we're going, maybe we'll take the rest of Japan in no time.